And I think Lopez said something to him, like I'm sure he said, "Oh, I didn't mean to do it" or whatever. But as soon as Lopez says something back, and then McCutchen looks at him, that's when it goes.
The Nationals got into it with some teams last year, and they're doing it again this year. Jorge Lopez plunks Brian Reynolds, then chin music to Andrew McCutchen. He gets booted from the game. Bench is clear, nothing happened. 3-game suspension for Lopez. He'll appeal it. Davey Martinez on the National side gets a 1-game suspension. You can't appeal that when you're a manager because you work for the team, which is in cahoots with the league. So there's all of the suspensions. And Lopez said, I apologize.
Davey Martinez has to get suspended because when your pitcher gets ejected,
yeah,
manager auto 1 game.
Auto 1 game, no appeal. I just wanted to make it clear.
That's auto.
He apologized and said, I didn't make any purpose pitch right there. Been trying to find my way with my delivery. Been trying to find my way through the whole season. It's really miserable to have that happen. I regret what just happened. We also posted McCutchen hitting a dinger off Lopez late last year.
But that doesn't carry it. He didn't pimp it or anything. I mean,
no,
he just
I
ran
agree.
Around the bases. I mean, there was nothing to that. I was watching this on the Pittsburgh last night, and they tried to make a thing of that. And no, I don't see that. There was no over celebration. And Pirates were in last place. The Cubs were fighting for a spot in the playoffs. He gave up 4 runs, but I don't think that was he hit Reynolds with a cutter. Now this one's bad. I mean, listen, did it get away from him? Yes, but I mean that ball, that's at his head, dude. Like I'm sorry, and McCutchen's like, man, you're at my head. Like if you want to hit, and he's like, whatever. But like you just can't miss at the head. I'm sorry, like you're a big league pitcher. You want to hit a dude, hit him in the ribs, fine. Don't hit him. Don't get up here. You get up here, that's when this happens.
I have a hard time believing it was on purpose. I watched the video of the home run last year. Like, Kutch didn't do anything. Like, Kutch is so well respected in the game. I have a hard time believing he's going to ruffle anybody's feathers. And I haven't played with Jorge Lopez for a while. He was such a nice guy. I know all this stuff happened last year when he threw his glove into the stands. So I know he's, going through stuff. His ERA and everything and his control shows he's struggling with control. In the moment, I did not think it was an intentional pitch. But I do believe that there is a lane somewhere in there. There's a lane for Major League Baseball to be able to protect players and to kind of like lock guys in on the mound a little bit. I'm not saying it would help in this situation, but now Jorge Lopez threw a pitch over 92 miles an hour up here. If it happens again, is there more of a fine? I don't know what that is. Is it an automatic base, even though Kutch didn't get hit? That was so scary. The slow motion makes me like not even want to hit. So it's one of those things that I just wish, yeah. I don't believe he did it on purpose, and it'll probably be a 2-game suspension. They'll lower the fine down.
Do you think it was intent?
No.
No? You thought he just had bad control for a couple batters? I just think it got away from him,
which is fine.
He hit Reynolds too.
But again, it's up here. It doesn't matter if it's on purpose or not. If you get up here on a guy, you're going to get him pissed. It doesn't matter. Like if you get by someone's head, you're going to get pissed. I mean, listen, I've got hit a lot of times on purpose, and as long as the guy kept it down from about the armpit down, all right, I got you. I'm going to go kill your second baseman, though. And he better look out because there better not be a ground ball hit, right? But I was like, okay, that's fine. You hit me. We're going to hit your guy. And then they would get mad, right? Mm-hmm. But no, as long as it wasn't up here. When it got up in here, that's when it was like, wait a second, dude. You want to throw at me? Mm-hmm. Hit me in the thigh, hit me in the back, but don't get up here. Because when you get up here, they're talking about lives and faces and stitches and things that are really bad.
Should we have a harsher penalty for any pitch that gets in that area?
Because sometimes the ball gets away.
Okay. You know how in basketball there could be a flagrant foul and you could like punch someone in the face basically by accident, but it's like, well, you punched him in the face. Yeah. What about in this case?
No.
No?
No. You punched him by accident? I'd love to be like a basketball player. You could just go up to somebody and be like, oh, I have the ball. Watch this. Elbow to the jaw. Knocked him out. Mm-hmm. Oh, flagrant foul. 2 shots.
Listen, those people know. Those guys are making those decisions, and they know. I feel like players know when it's intentional and when it's not. Do we get it wrong? Absolutely, we get it wrong. There's nothing more satisfying than what AJ said. You slide hard into second after you just got hit on purpose. That's satisfying, but it's even more satisfying when your pitcher puts one in the guy's ribs, and he looks back at you like this, and you go, why don't you go blame your pitcher for hitting our guy? And then he's just like, oh, man. And you're just going to first. Like, you're just like it ended there. But now too many people step in, and it's just warnings here, warnings there. There's a way to curtail it where it doesn't happen as much.
More in a minute, but first, a quick word from our sponsor of this video. FT fam, you got to check out HelloFresh. I know AJ's favorite part of HelloFresh. They've got the 15-minute meals, 3 steps, and you've got your dinner.
I love it. I love it. It comes fresh to your house.
Mm-hmm.
It's pre-packaged with all the ingredients in almost a brown bag. Comes with all the instructions. And what I like most about it is some people say, I don't like to cook. I like to actually chop the ingredients, cook them up. That way it makes it feel like, even though it was pre-packaged, you feel like you're doing something. And it's so fresh. Fresh vegetables, fresh meat, high quality. Comes with all the sauces, comes with all the spices you need.
Yes, and if you're like, hey, you guys talk about Green Chef, that's right. They're in the same fam. Both bring different strengths to the table. So check out HelloFresh, of course, and get yourself up to 10 free meals and a free high protein item for life at HelloFresh.com/FT10FM. 1 item per box with active subscription. Free meals applied as discount on first box. New subscribers only, varies by plan. That's up to 10 free HelloFresh meals. Just go to HelloFresh.com/FT10FM. And now back to the video. We almost never get fights.
Well, because you can't slide into a guy. You can't run over the catcher. Guys very rarely.
There's no
hit each
greenies.
other.
Why even clear the benches then?
Well, you got to stand up for your guys.
Yeah.
Listen, McCutchen goes down the way he is. He's obviously the leader of the Pirates. It's at his head. He looks at the guy. As soon as he looks at him, and I'd give McCutchen a lot of credit. He kind of turned and said, like, Lopez was this way. He turns this way, and he's like, man, or so he says, like, you got to be kidding me, or it was in my head, or whatever he said. You could kind of read his lips. But then once his team sees that, and I think Lopez said something to him, like, I'm sure he said, oh, I didn't mean to do it or whatever. But as soon as Lopez says something back, and then McCutchen looks at him, that's when it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And Tommy Pham is on the Pirates. And he told us he's always ready to go. And O'Neal Cruz had to grab him, the Avatar.
You don't want to mess with Tommy Pham.
No, Tommy Pham's my pal.
Mm-hmm.
I got to say hi to Tommy when I had my BP passes on the field. He came up to me. He goes, hey, he calls a lady over. He goes, I want you to meet somebody. He goes, Mom, this is Kratz. Hey, Tommy Pham's mom? I see where Tommy gets his fire. She goes, where do you think Tommy gets all his, what did she say, orneriness or something? She said, he gets it from me. The fire's from me. And I was like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I got to meet Tommy Pham's mom.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. And I like how Tommy was excited to introduce Kratz to his mom.
Mm-hmm.
I was excited about that. That tells a lot about a guy.
It does. Yeah, hey, meet my fam. That means you actually really like the person. So you're in, Kratz. BP passes and meeting Tommy Pham's ma and having him excited to introduce you to a family member. You won that trip. You won that day.
No, really won the trip. He's got the gold card. He won the trip.
True.
He'll win other trips. And I was glad I got to see Skeens pitch. So that was
You did.
big day for me.
Yeah, a lot of bucket list items checked off.
Hey, everybody. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.